Okay, so welcome back to another video. Excuse the dirty floor mats, but in this video I'm going to be doing a review of the Carly Universal OBD2 adapter thing. So this will plug into any OBD2 port if you've got one on your car. They're fairly universal. They're normally located under the driver footwell. They'll look exactly like that. Obviously you can see that fits in. The top bit's a bit wider. So you just stick that on there with the ignition on. Sorry about the awful filming. It will flash a couple times, and then with the Carly one, you get a Carly app with it, and then you select what car you've got. So you select that, and then just press connect, and it will use your location. So it will ask for location, and then it will connect to your adapter, and then you can, as long as you've got the package for your car on the app, you can read error codes. Check health status, you can do live parameter readings, you can change the coding. So like for this car, for example, there's you can, if you hold the lock button on the key, it will pull all the windows up, and if you hold the unlock, it'll pull them all down, things like that. It doesn't come with, they aren't enabled stock, but they're features you can enable. You see what I mean? So you can do health diagnostics. So if you press check for issues, it will scan your car, scan the engine, it will scan everything, and it will tell you. So it's one issue's found. Last time I did this, there were quite a lot on this car actually. And then it also gives you the error code, which you can look up. There's actually a button which will look up for you basically, and it can tell you what's wrong, how to fix it, or you can just go and show it to a garage, and then that will obviously help them. So I've got one engine issue, which is that, so it shows you the P0441 code. And then if you press search for more information, it will just put it in Google, and then it will tell you something about evaporative emission control system. So then you can go show that to a garage if you want to. And then I've got another issue with infotainment or something like that, probably because I replaced the radio. But then obviously it checks all these other things, and it will tell you if you've got anything else, any other issues. And then it will show you when it last occurred. 274,094 kilometers. So you can look at the status you're at now, and you can see the exact mile that happened, which might help you to work out roughly when that issue actually occurred. So it just reads codes off the ECU basically. You've got a live parameter data, so if the engine was on, you can check if any cylinders are misfiring, the engine speed, you can check all of these. Hundreds of things. You can like throttle angle, throttle unit, stuff like that. Pretty much anything you want to do. You can do used car checks, and then the customization obviously. So you can do coding. You press check compatibility, and then it will run some tests and whatnot to check what can actually be done. And then there's like normally 4 categories of what you can do. So for the windows, the electronics, stuff like that. And yeah, lots of them actually make depends on the car obviously, and it depends if you've got the full package for your car, but can make quite a big difference actually. Okay, and now the check has completed, so it says number of compatible ECUs is 4. So those are the ones that you can edit. So you've got different categories obviously. So this is for the central electronics, the top one. That's for the comfort system, for the dashboard, and the brakes and tires. So if I do, let's see which one is most likely to be. So comfort system's quite good. So you press read from car. It will create a backup of your current settings, obviously, in case something you do breaks something else, which has never happened to me, but it's a nice little security thing anyway. There you go, backup successful. So then you've got selective central locking. So obviously this is a Golf GTI 2006, and all of the VWs from that age have, when you lock the car, or unlock the car even, it only unlocks the driver's door and not unlock the rest of them. So that's on a standard, which I thought was an awful feature when I first got this car, because every time anyone else wants to get in, you have to press it and then press it again. And if you press it once and then pull the passenger door and then press it again, it doesn't work. So then you have to lock it and press it twice again. It's an awful, I don't know why the hell they've done it. But with this coding, as you can see, I've got it turned off, which you normally wouldn't be